Welcome to my math class. This evening we are going to look at this question as today's lesson. There it is indicated. This question is coming from the past paper 1. Okay. The question reads, in the diagram, FGH is a straight line. FGH is a straight line. Okay. FG is 8 centimeters. EG is 10 centimeters. Let me even indicate it. 8 centimeters. 10 centimeters EG, this one. And angle EFG is 90 degree. EFG, which is this one, okay, is 90 degree. Okay. So now the question says, find the value of sine EGH. EGH. Okay? EGH. That is the value of this sine which they are looking for. Okay, so now, first of all, remember I always emphasize on this one. Whenever you are given a question, be it in paper 2 or paper 1, the first thing that you should make sure of is to identify the topic from which the particular question is coming. Okay. So now, in this case, you'll be able to tell that this question is coming from trigonometry. Once you understand that, then it will be very easy for you now to do what? To work out. Okay. Why? Because we've understood the topic. Okay. Having remembered the topic, identified the topic, then you'll be able to connect, to relate the formulas, the steps, the concepts that are involved in that particular topic. So this is trigonometry. Okay. Now, remember this is a right-angled triangle. In the diagram, we have this one as I read already. So this is the right-angled triangle. Okay. So now, for us to find sine EGH, we need to consider now the trigonometric ratios. Why? Because when you are working out a right-angled triangle in trigonometry, we have the trigonometric ratio that you can apply for you to find that. Okay. But trigonometry in paper 2, you have to use the rules. Okay. Cosine rule, sine rule, for you to find the what? The value of a given what? Question or the answer. Okay. So now, how are we going to find sine EGH? Now, when we go to trigonometric ratios, there is a long word that is being used, okay, for you to remember. And this is no any other but SOHCAHTOA. Okay. So that should come into your mind. That should click into your mind. So SOHCAHTOA. 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 Okay. So we have sine. Here simply means we are going to pick them like this. Three letters. So sine, for sine is opposite over adjacent. Then cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. This is opposite over hypotenuse. Then this one adjacent over hypotenuse. Then tan is opposite over adjacent. Now, getting back to the question that we have, they are saying sine. So for sine, we are going to dwell on this one. Okay, so sine is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, having done that now, you have seen SOHCAHTOA, the good part of SOHCAHTOA, it has really helped you to do what? To come up with the ratio. Okay, so now from there, we are going to get this one as I said. Now let us get back to the diagram that we are given. So here the side that we are given, remember this is the what? The hypotenuse. when we talk of the right angle triangle, the angle, the line which is actually not touching the right angle is the hypotenuse, which is this one. Okay, so if this is hypotenuse, it means this one is adjacent and this one is opposite. So here hypotenuse is EG, then adjacent is FG, and opposite is EF. Okay, that is how you need to understand the what? The diagram, the right angle triangle pertaining to their sides. So now, having identified that, it is going to be easy for us now to know how we are going to proceed from that point. So now, let us look at this one. Here, our area of interest on side part is just opposite and what? Hypotenuse. So let's get back to the diagram and see if we are both given opposite and hypotenuse. Yes, hypotenuse is given. Hypotenuse is 10 centimeters. Are we given opposite, which is this one? No, there is nothing there. So now you cannot find sine EGH if you are not given the what? The opposite, because that is what you are looking for you to complete the answer. Okay, so what are we going to do? Here we are going to calculate for this side, and it is very easy. Why? Because we are given two sides and this is right angle triangle. So now if you are a really mathematician, which method are we going to use for us to find this side which is opposite? Here we are going to use Pythagoras theorem. Why? Because this is right angle triangle. Simple as that. So let's introduce that formula for Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so we are saying this is hypotenuse. The formula for Pythagoras theorem, this is hypotenuse, so we are going to say EG squared equals these two sides that we are given. So we have these two sides, we have this one and this one. So FG squared plus EF squared. Okay, so now having introduced the formula, we are going to substitute accordingly. Okay, so here EG we are given it's 10, so we are going to write 10 there squared equals FG. Are we given FG? FG it's there. What is the figure there? It's 8 squared plus, are we given EF? EF no, and that is the one we are looking for. Okay, so we'll say EF squared. Okay, so let us find actually the values of this. 10 squared is what? 100 equals 8 squared is what? 64 plus EF squared. Okay, so here this is an equation, as you can see. So here we are going to correct the like terms and the unlike terms. Okay, so now remember, in an equation we always make sure that the number with the variable lie to your left hand side. Okay, and this is what we are trying to do. Now since the variable letters is this side, the right hand side, we are going to swap. Let us just interchange them, and when interchanging, there is nothing which is changing there in terms of signs. Okay, the signs will still remain the same. Why? Because you are just interchanging this. You just bring this side, then that side. Okay, just one and the same. Because when you say 100 is equals to 64 plus EF squared, it is same as saying 64 plus EF squared is equals to 100. That is just one and the same. So we are saying this one will come this side, 64 plus EF squared equals 100 this side. This and this are the same things. So now from there, we are going to remain with this. We are trying to correct the like terms. So EF squared is equals to, this is 100. So this 64 is positive. So when it crosses an equal sign, it will become negative. Okay, so here it will be negative 64. Okay, so EF squared is equals to 100 minus 64. The answer is 36. Okay, now remember we are looking for EF squared. I mean EF. We are not looking for EF squared. So what do we do for us to get rid of that part? So here we are going to say, I can use this other part. Okay, so we are going to say EF squared, you introduce the square root both sides, equals 36 cube square root. Okay, remember the square root is the half power. So this square root will cancel with the power which is there. And we are going to remain with EF is equals to, what is the square root of 36? Is the 6. Okay, so having found this one now, it will be very easy for us, okay? It will be very easy for us to find now the real question that we have here. It's sign EGH, okay? So now we get back to the SOHCAHTOA, the trigonometric ratio that we have there, okay, for sine. So here it says sine is equals to, sine is EGH is equals to, what is our opposite? Opposite in this case is the one that we have just found, which is 6. So you are going to write 6 over, then hypotenuse is the 10. Okay, so you write 10 here. Okay, then from there you can look for a number that can go into 6 and 10 without leaving any remainder. I'm sure 2 can do. So 2 into 6, you are going to have 3. Then 2 into 10, you are going to have 5. Okay, so now having found this, now you are going to consider the quadrants, okay, in terms of sine. So sine, here where we are, when you look at this angle is obtuse angle. That means it is in the second what? Quadrant. So now, in the second quadrant, what is the sign? Is the sign positive in the second quadrant or negative in the second quadrant? But remember, when we talk of quadrants, in the first quadrant, all angles are actually positive, sine, tan, and cosine. But in second quadrant, it's only sine which is positive. The rest are what? Negative. So since here we are dealing with sine, so our final answer is going to be a positive number, which is 3 over 5. Okay. Therefore, the answer. Thank you so very much for following. Continue following my lessons step by step. Otherwise, with me, getting a distinction in mathematics is a guarantee. Thank you.